Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Do It Right, the place where you learn to do things right in your career and be the best you can be. Today's session, I'm going to talk about another tricky interview questions that you get in an interview. So I chose a question today which normally you would get in an interview, which is what makes you to apply for this role? So there are a couple of interview questions that I want to talk with you, which can be very tricky when you answering. So one is what makes you to apply for this job. The other one is what you can bring to our organization. To make this video short, I'll be talking about what makes you to apply for this job, and we will talk about the other interview question in another video. Okay then, let's start and see why interviewer asking this question and also what you should include in your answer. So, as all of us know, we're applying for another job for various kind of reasons. So this could be sometimes you don't like your current job, or maybe you're looking for your next career move, or sometimes you're not getting enough salary for your current job. So there are many reasons that why we are applying for another job. But this is not the right answer that interviewer expecting for this question. So we have to be smart enough to give a compelling answer to this question to convince our hiring managers. Why interviewer asking this question? Basically, the hiring managers want to know whether you understand this role very well. And also they like to say, have you done your homework before you come to the interview? It means whether you have done enough research and you understand the role requirements and all of that. As for any interview, interviewer would like to see your skills and experience, your expertise and your capabilities. But in this question, not only that, but also they want to see your career aspirations and also your career goals. You might be wondering why recruiters want to know about your career aspirations and goals. It's because then only they can understand whether you are the right fit for this role. Because currently all the hiring managers looking to sustain you in the job, and also they want to see whether you will stay long time with the company. If they hired someone and if they leave the job since they don't like the job, then their recruitment fails. So they want to understand a little bit more about your career aspirations and goals, and then understand whether you are the right fit. Okay, then we'll quickly move and see what are the things you should include in this answer. As I talked earlier, the first thing you should include in this answer is your career aspirations and your career goals. In this section, you will say to the recruiter that you have this sort of career goals which aligning to this job, because then the hiring manager can understand why you apply for this job. This can be a next level of your current job and you want to develop yourself to achieve your career goals. And they can see how you're trying to develop yourself from this role to achieve your career goals. The other thing is match your skills and experience. So as I've been talking all of my interview preparation videos, I've been talking about position description. This is a really important document that you should have gone through before you go for an interview. So as I've been talking, you should match your skills and experience against the position description. So from the position description, you can see job requirements and what skills and experience they're looking from you. So you have to match your skills and experience against the PD and convince the hiring manager that you have the right skills and experience for the job you applied for. Section, mainly you should focus your technical skills and also your soft skills. Next thing, tell them something that you really like in this job, something specific that you see in this job. Sometimes when we're going through the PD, you can see what are the tasks and what are the daily functions of a job. So if you see any specific thing that you would like to involve in as part of your career development, then you can include that particular thing here. As an example, you can use something like, I can see in this job there are a variety of tasks involved which I really like to involve in as part of my career development. Or you can use like, as I can see in this job, you're looking for someone who has the capability of writing business reports. This is something that I really enjoy doing, and also I want to develop this as part of my career development. That sort of lines, that sort of wordings you can include to address this particular thing. So next, you should include something to make this answer very compelling. You should include something you are keen to learn in this job, or something you see as really special area in this job. So from this, what I mean is you can include anything like you are keen to learn in this job. You can add this, and sometimes you can see some specific task, job duties that you really enjoy doing. If you see one of those tasks, you can include this thing here. So as an example, I'm gonna give you one sample answer for this question, but for this part, as a quick example, you can say, I understand you are looking for someone who has the capability to write business reports. This is something I really enjoy doing, so I thought this role would be fit for my requirements. Something around those lines you can include to address this. So as I said, it's really nice if you can include something you are very keen to learn in this job, or something you see as really special as part of your career development. This can be in your answer. Next thing, along with these things, you can give, if you happy, you can give a little bit of personal touch to this answer. How we can do that? So this is something like, sometimes when you applying for a job, you applying for a company that you are really like, or sometimes you want to work for this company because of the brands they are doing, that you personally like their brands. Likewise, there are some things that you personally like about the job or about the company. So if you have something like that, you can include this in as part of your answer. So you can tell something like, I especially like to work for your company because you are selling the brands that I personally like. Or something around, I like to work for your company because you have really good image in the market. Something like that. Or sometimes you can bring up the flexibility that the company offer. So that sort of things which make you more attractive to apply for this job. So you can use that sort of things and give a personal touch to this answer. So these are all of the things that you should include when you answering what makes you to apply for this job interview question. So quick recap, what you should include is your aspirations, your career goals, and your skills. You should match your skills, your capabilities against with the position description. In here, you should include your technical skills as well as your soft skills, and then tell them about something you're keen to learn on this job, or something you see very specific, something you really enjoy doing. And then you can do a little bit of personal touch to this answer by saying something that you really like about the company or their brands or their or what they are offering to candidates. So combine all of these things and deliver your answer to the hiring manager, and I'm sure this will be smart enough to answer this question. So, as I promised, there are a couple of other questions that you get in an interviews where you can use the same answer, because sometimes hiring managers throw the questions at you in different formats. So this also same way they might ask from you what makes you to apply for this job. And also sometimes they will ask the same question, what motivates you to apply for this job. All of these questions have the same answer. So for all of these questions, you should include the same things in your answer. But sometimes the way you positioning the answer can be a little bit different, but these are the main things that you have to include in your answer when you answering this type of a question. So, end of this video, you can see the sample answer that I'm going to pop in this screen for you. This sample answer I've been developed for a brand manager. So you can amend this answer as per your role or as per your field. And I have highlighted in this answer the areas that I talked about earlier. And then you can see how I have positioned those things in the answer. Because sometimes it can be really tricky how you positioning the answer even though you know what you should include in this answer. So from this sample answer you can see what the flow and how I have positioned all of those things I talked about in this video. So this is the end of this video, and I'll be talking about another interview question in my next video, so you can stay tuned with this channel. If you think this content was helpful for you, please consider subscribing and share with your friends. So I'll see you in my next video. Till then, you take care and bye bye.